All right, good morning, everybody. Let's start with our toe lifts. So think about knees are pretty straight. Really use those muscles on the fronts of your legs. Today we've got 4 circuits, 3 exercises per circuit, 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. Good, heels up, right then left. And we're gonna do 2 rounds of everything. So we're gonna do a lower body, an upper body, and then a core exercise. 4, 3, right leg, swing it front to back, so nice and tall. You can always just do toe to toe. If your balance is a little sketchy and you don't have a way to hold on to something, that's perfectly okay. 2, good, switch it to the other side, so just little swings. Start with little and then start to make it bigger as you feel more comfortable. 4, 3, 2, good, switch it to the other side, out and in. If you can cross, go ahead and cross. And if you can make it a little bit bigger, try to do that as well. 3, 2, good, switch it to the other side, out and tap. So if you've had a recent hip replacement, they usually say stop at the midline of the body. You just don't want to do a big cross yet. Lift. 2, good, switch it to the other side, heel down, toe up, just nice good circles. 4, 3, change direction, circle, circle. 4, 3, switch it to the other leg, so heel down, toe up, nice and tall. Change direction. 4, 3, slow deadlift in the center, hinge it forwards, stand up tall. So I sometimes like to just reach my hands down and back, tuck my ribs under, and I want to feel a nice good stretch in my hamstrings and my glutes. I want to try not to feel this in my back. If I do, I'm either arching or rounding, or I'm just kind of collapsing at the chest, not feeling that nice pull and pressure on the backs of my legs. Good, bring it all the way up. We're going to slow squat and bring it up. I got to get back on beat. Down, 2, up, 2. You don't have to be on beat. My brain just works that way. Down and lift. So more knee bend, and it's okay if your squat isn't crazy deep because your knees don't like it. You can still have a really good squat with your chest lifted and have your knees do what feels good. All the way up, slow, not slow squat. We just did those. Circles, arm circles. I'm blaming it on the heat. Up and back, circle it around. Good, and again, you can have your arms a little bit more out to the side, but think thumb up, pinky down, thumb up, pinky down. So it's that little bit of rotation up at the top, up and back. Bring it around. All right, forward step and reach right here. Forward step, pull it back, squeeze the shoulders. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, open book with your lunge. So forward, open, close, together. Forward, open, close, together. Reach. Little balance challenge. Now, if you need to, forward, open, close, and in. So this works too. Or if you really need to, here. 1 more. Side lunge, step it out, hold it in place. Good, 4, 3, 2, hold it in the center, inhale, exhale. Good, nice good cat-cow. Chest stays up, it's just a little arch and a little tuck. If you don't want to arch and tuck, you don't have to, just belly breathe. In and out. Couple more, in and out. Last one, in and out. Roll it all the way up, 1 vertebrae at a time. We're going to take it out to a plank position. So you can walk it out, you can step it back, you can do an incline plank. We're just going to start with a nice good hold. Incline planks are just fine. Let's add in a down dog to plank. So down dog, plank, down dog, plank, down dog, plank, down dog, plank. Couple more. Push it back. Drop your ears between your elbows. Take it back. Back to plank. Let's walk it all the way back up to standing. You can walk it back. You can walk it forwards. Whatever feels better. Heel stomps right here. Stomp and stomp. So you can just slam the heels down as hard as your knees are okay with, or you can jump it. 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders. Up, back, and down into your back pocket. Grab a quick drink. So 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. Weird. Okay. I must have hit the timer. I'm like, why does it say 5 sets? All right, we're going to do 1 squat, 1 curtsy. Second exercise is a standing chest fly with dumbbells, or you can do a regular one with a band. And then we're going to do little squat, halo, little squat, and halo. For these circuits, if you want to do round 1 right, round 2 left, you can, or you can alternate. I am going to grab 1 dumbbell, and I'm going to do all one side. But if you want to alternate your curtsies, please feel free to do so. But 45 seconds, squat curtsy in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm just going to take it down. I'm going to squat, and then I'm going to curtsy. I'm going to squat, and I'm going to curtsy. When we curtsy, for this one, I don't want you turning, and really, you can kind of see that I really pushed my hip over. You're going to want a little bit of a hip kind of push out, but hips, knees, and toes are pointing forwards. I don't expect you to do this big, huge curtsy step, but I don't want you to do balance beam step because that's going to be harder to maintain your balance. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, standing chest fly. I'm going to go kind of light with this one. The trick is to keep it chest and not make it shoulders. So shoulders down, palms facing forwards. We're going to bring it diagonal and diagonal. We don't want to just turn it into a front raise, and we don't want to bring it up and rotate our palm. Try to keep your palm facing up as you bring it up and across the body. So imagine you're drawing a letter X with paintbrushes on the wall in front of you. If you add in that little curl, you're going to have a funky looking X. You're going to have a little bit more cursive or a little more fancy. We're just trying to go for a nice basic cross X. Here's 2 and 1. All right. A dumbbell, a ball, your water bottle. This is a little shoulder mobility, but it's also core. So mini squat, hip, draw halo, other side, hip, draw halo, hip, draw halo. Now when we go to our hip, we don't want to turn. We don't have to do a big turn here. You don't have to do these big turns. It's just little squat, bring it to your hip, and then think up and around. You're putting on your coat. We call them halos because you're drawing a halo around your head. So down and lift. If you don't want to do the squat, you don't have to do the squat. You're 100% okay being here. But if you can add that little bit of a squat, as we're getting ready to really add some oomph. Here's 2 and 1. We're going to go for squat curtsy, round number 2. I am switching sides. If you were alternating, keep alternating. And I don't know what on earth I have done this week. Here's 2 and 1. But my legs are just tired. I mean, they're not like sore. I don't have issues walking. I mean, I feel them a little bit, like I feel my squats. but my legs are just tired today. They're like, why are we doing this? And I can't think of why. So it's just a nice good squat and then a nice good curtsy. So I'm sticking with lighter weights today, at least for my lower body work. We have less than 15 seconds. Good squat, good curtsy. Squat and curtsy. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Going back for standing chest fly. I'm going to go a little heavier, see how it feels. So shoulders down, soft knees. Palms facing up. Good. We're going to lift across and then down. Lift and down. So I think about bringing my arm kind of up towards my opposite shoulder. It's really tricky because it's easy to just bring it up and turn it into shoulders. It's bringing that shoulder blade up and around, bringing your shoulder up and a little bit in. If you'd like, you can try here. But notice I'm not going straight up and down. I'm going wide and narrow. Wide and narrow. Soft bend in the elbow. So I'm trying to get my chest muscles to pinch together in the middle. 2 and 1. Good job. We're going to go for our halo. So if you want to add that little bit of a squat, you can, but you can just do your halo as well. 3, 2, and 1. So hip, up and around, hip, up and around. But if you watch my body, I'm not allowing my ribs and my torso to rotate, and I'm not dropping my chin to my chest so I can get the halo around my head. This is a little shoulder mobility, but we're also bracing our core, keeping our body steady. So when we say brace, the reason why we do that is we need to stabilize the center of our body while the rest of our body is doing things like picking things up and going up and down stairs. So we stabilize our core, good rest, while the rest of our body does the things we need to do. All right, little rest. Grab a quick drink. We're going to go on circuit number 2. Single side. We're going to drop it down into a lunge. Kickstand. Hinge forward into a deadlift. If you want to make it harder, lunge, bring it up, no touch deadlift. You choose. Second exercise, we're going to hold that lunge, rear fly. Third exercise, this is a lot for this leg, is we're going to do a little crunch with a toe tap back. So it's a lot for this leg. Just keep that in mind. So we're going to start lunge, single leg deadlift. Grab a dumbbell if you'd like. Hold on to a chair for support if you need it. 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So we just step it back, lunge, tap it in, single leg deadlift. Tap it back, lunge, tap it in a little bit, single leg deadlift. Make it harder. Tap back, lunge, lift the leg, don't touch, single leg deadlift. Lunge, push yourself up into a deadlift. Drop it, push yourself up. Do what works best for you today. I'm definitely feeling my glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, rear fly. You are welcome to just have both feet hip width apart if you don't want to do a lot of torture for that front leg. But if you want to torture that leg a little bit, hinge it forward right here. Lift and lower. And again, if you're like, nope, my glutes, my legs are saying no, they're already getting really tired, have your feet hip width apart and just go for a nice good rear fly. You can also do this one seated if you're just having one of those days. I know for me, It gets really hot up here in the summer, so sometimes you just have to modify based on how your body's doing. Good, we've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, standing crunch. So it's a little bit of a hinge forward, little balance work. So we're just going to hinge forward, take the toe back, reach the arms up, and it's going to be a little tuck, pelvis to the ribs, and then tap back. Little tuck. So I want you to imagine somebody just poked you in the tummy kind of hard. So it's nice and slow. I want you to imagine you're trying to squish an orange right in your belly button. So it's just inhale in. We don't have to arch really big and open really big, but we're just going to exhale, a little tuck, and tap. And you can see my back is not doing a really big arch and round. I'm just bringing it in. Exhale when you crunch. So breathe it out, take it back in. This doesn't have to be fast. 2 and 1. Good. Shake it out. Same thing on the other side. 1 lunge, 1 deadlift. So single leg work, little core work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we just step it back into a lunge, push off, and again, tap forwards, single leg deadlift. If your balance is not great today, do the tap. This is supported. You're still emphasizing one leg more than the other. You're still getting a little balance challenge. If you'd like, take it down. Tap it in or just barely bring it in. Go right into your deadlift. Lunge. Bring it up. Catch your balance. Deadlift and in. Challenge. Lunge. Go right into your deadlift. That's really going to emphasize that front leg. Good. Bring it up and rest. Lunge position or just your rear fly. I am feeling my glutes today. I am doing feet hip width apart. So I've got my feet hip width, shoulders down, ribs tucked, hinge it forward, lift and lower. Now if you want to change things up a little bit, rotate from your shoulders, palms facing forwards, lift your thumbs up and back. Thumbs up and back. Now make sure that we're not up here and doing thumbs up because this is a side raise. We need that forward fold to take our arms up to the ceiling. If you have to be a little more upright, you're just going to go up and back versus straight up and out to the side. 10 seconds. So soften those knees, hinge it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. All right, standing crunch. It's that little toe tap back. You don't have to sink super far in. Just shift your weight into your front leg. Tap that toe back. Hold your balance right here. Exhale. Drive the knee up. And the knee is kind of coming forward and up versus just driving it forwards. So forward and up. Ribs closer to your hips. Itty bitty tuck. So if you watch my back, if I move my arm, it's not a big movement. Exhale. Good drive. This is our balance work. This is our single leg stand while we work our core. Good 15 seconds. I'm not using any weights and I feel this. Got a good exhale. Good 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Shake it out. Walk around. Grab a quick drink of water. Gonna move on circuit number 3. We're staying standing. So we're gonna do a sumo squat with a heel lift. So it's just a wider stance, toes forward or a little bit out to the corner, a little bit taller. So we just don't wanna bend over, but you don't have to stay perfectly upright. So hinge, lift, heels up, heels down. Second exercise, go for your shoulder weight. Curl, front raise, or you can do curl side raise if you prefer. And then we're going to do core rotation, option to grab a dumbbell. So let's grab a dumbbell if we want to. Sumo squats, heel lifts in 3, 2, and 1. So hold your dumbbell. We're just going to take it down, lift, heels up, heels down. The hard part for this is I do it too, is I roll out to my pinky toe. I want you to roll through your big toe. Now I completely understand. Some of you, your big toe does not point forwards anymore. It's hanging out with your other toes, a little bit off to the side. Just do the best you can. We still want to get that nice good heel lift. So if I turn, knees over my toes, hips down, heels up, heels down. Now you can just do a little bit more of a regular squat with your heel lift. You can do just the heel lift. Good job. Bring it in. Curl with a front raise. I might do one set curl front raise and the other set curl side raise. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going light. Curl, front raise right here. I could probably go heavier. I'm just going to stick with this for this set. So I do thumbs to my shoulders and then straight arm thumbs to the ceiling. Now, especially if your weights are lighter, I still want you to control it. So this is not under control, right? Curl up, lower, lift, lower. 15 seconds. So think about resisting the dumbbell going back down to the floor, especially if you've got light weights and you're not able to go heavier yet. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, core rotation, option to use a dumbbell. Dumbbell's 100% optional. I'm just going to bring it up, kind of have it about in line with my belly button. I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to rotate here and here. If you don't want to rotate, I want you to do a weighted march. You're going to focus on the stability aspect of this instead of the rotation part. So if you've been told you have osteoporosis in your spine, and if you have osteopenia, you're just being cautious, then you want to try to focus on a little more stability, which then you also want to focus on bone building. This is a good class to do that. Good. We've got about 7 seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Sumo squats, heel lifts. Sumo squats, heel lifts. So wider stance, toes out to the corner. We're going to tuck the ribs under, tuck your tailbone, point it to the floor. Little hinge, knees out to the toes, lift up, heels up. Now if you want to make this harder, hold it, lift, lift, and then come back up again. Or take it down, lift them both, and then come back up. So lower, lift, and come up. And if you want to have fun, lower, lift, up, come back up, heels down. Lower, lift, bring it up, heels down. Channel your inner ballerina if you can. Down, lift, up, and heels down. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down. Curl. This time I am doing a curl and a side raise. I'm going to do a curl and a side raise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So 1 curl, 1 side raise. We do a lot of front work. We just did our standing chest flies, which does get shoulders even if you focus on your chest. So doing some side raises every now and again is a good idea too. Your deltoid, your shoulder muscle, is a cap. It covers the front, the middle, and the side. So it's good to kind of do a little bit of everything. Got 10 seconds. So nice good curl, nice good lift. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down. Core rotation. Decide if you want to use weights. Again, you don't have to. You're welcome to just do a regular rotation. 3, 2, and 1. So knee lift and turn, knee lift and turn. So the tricky part is we don't have to pop our knee like way over to the corner. You're twisting, you're wringing out the dish towel, okay? So we're a kitchen towel. You're gonna twist out that dish towel, and we always do that. One hand goes one way and the other hand goes the other. So we're wringing it out. It's kind of what we're thinking about. Or, again, this is great. I like this too. You're still focusing on bracing the core. You're just not turning. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down. Shake it out, walk around. We're going to go to the floor. If you need to stay standing, you can stay standing. We're going to do inner thigh lifts, angled skull crushers or regular skull crushers, and then a plank with a dumbbell drag. So if you're staying standing today, inner thigh lifts. Option 1, you can run your heel up your leg. So you kind of open up at your hip, run your heel up and down your shin. You're scratching an itch. You can also stand tall, kick a soccer ball. So we don't want to kick the soccer ball with the top of our foot. Kick your soccer ball with the inside arch of your foot over to the opposite corner. Second exercise, angled skull crushers. We've done this week already. You can do regular, you can do overhead, or again, you can do, scratch your back. If you don't want to use weights, this is great mobility work. Last exercise, plank with a dumbbell drag, incline plank, and just add in some hip taps or some arm reaches, something to get one arm off of the floor or off of your wall. Or you can do, you can just take a dumbbell and go around the world. You can do that if you want to stay standing. You just take a dumbbell and you pass it around your body as an option as well. So we're going to take it down onto our side. You have 2 options. Your first option, you can be all the way down on your side. You don't have to be up on your arm. This top foot goes in front. You can lift and lower, or you can have the foot behind you, lift and lower, just don't bring it around to the front. Inner thigh to the ceiling. Put 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm just thinking about lifting and lowering. So the trick with this is your leg might not get super high. We just don't want to lift it up really high and start to kick it forwards. Inner thigh is lifting the entire leg straight up to the ceiling. If it's uncomfortable for lift and lower, just lift and hold. You're getting isometric, but that's one of the things that this muscle does is hold your leg in place to stabilize your hip and do things like stand and walk and do squats. So you are welcome to lift and hold. You don't have to lift and lower. You can mix it up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, angled skull crushers. I am doing one arm only on my back. If you want to do regular skull crushers or regular kickbacks, please feel free to do so. But this is the one where we take that arm up, our fingernails are pointing to our knee, and we're going to bring our thumb to our opposite shoulder. So we kind of take thumb to shoulder, and then your pinky and your thumb are pointing to the walls to the side of you instead of towards your head and your foot like we normally do. But if you want to do regular triceps, that's okay too. We've done angled skull crushers a couple times this week. I know we did it yesterday at 7. So if you want to do regular triceps today, you can. 7 seconds. We're going to flip over into a plank and do a dumbbell drag. Good job. Bring it in. So we're going to take it over plank position. We're going to have a dumbbell, and it can be light, directly behind one of your hands. Your opposite hand is going to grab that dumbbell, pick it up, pull it to the opposite side, set it down, hand goes down. Pick it up, pull it to the side. Pick it up and pull it to the side. Reach. So so sometimes we pick it up and we set it over to the side, like we push it. I want you to pull it from side to side. Pull side to side. That's why it's called a dumbbell drag versus a dumbbell push. So it's kind of a pull. We're pulling it from one side over to the other. Remember, if you're standing, you can just do that around the world. Raise the core and then pass that dumbbell. Good. Bring it in. Inner thighs, other side. So you just do that dumbbell pass around the world, around your hips. So inner thighs. You can be all the way on your side. You don't have to be up on your elbow. You can have your top leg in front, or you can have it in back. So if you have it in front, that actually keeps your hip pretty steady and makes it so you're only really using your inner thigh. But you can take it back if it's a little bit more comfortable. Again, if you want to, lift and hold. This is my weaker side with my inner thigh. So I feel a lift and hold very quickly, usually about 10 seconds, and I can already feel that it's starting to kick in. Less than 10 seconds. So check your foot, make sure it's not rotated out or rotated toes to the ceiling. Inner thigh, inner ankle. Good. Bring it in. Angled skull crusher on your back. So bring it up and in or down. So dumbbell up and in on your back. So your nails are pointing towards your knees, thumb to one wall, pinky to the other. Bring that thumb towards your opposite shoulder and then back up again. Your elbow is directly over your shoulder. If you want to do regulars, go for it. But this just kind of changes how we work our tricep a little bit more. It's called your tricep. Tri means 3. So you've got 3 heads on it, not 3 muscles. Just different attachment points, and how you move your shoulder and move your elbow changes which one you emphasize. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Dumbbell drag, plank position. If you prefer, you can be in a dead bug position and you can do kind of a chest fly. Good. Lift it up. Nice good plank. Pull the dumbbell from one side to the other. Your dumbbell is going to be kind of under your tummy versus under your chest. So when you drag it from side to side, we're trying to keep it kind of in line with our lower ribs or our belly button. That'll help prevent us from taking our hands and sneaking them forwards. The farther you move that dumbbell, the harder it's going to be when you reach it with the other shoulder to pull it across. Got to keep the torso and the hips nice and level. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good, good. Bring it in. Take those dumbbells, move them off to the side. Grab a quick drink of water. Gonna bring it into the center. We're gonna just go right into our 90-90. So we're just gonna turn it over to the side. Your front leg, we're gonna open it as close to 90-90 as you can get. Back leg, we're gonna bend, we're gonna turn, and then we're going to hinge. If this position just 100% does not work for you at all, on the floor or sitting, you can cross your ankle over your thigh, open your knee, and then you can pull in on this leg a little bit if you would like. So if 90-90 is just 100% not working for you at all, you have options. We're just trying to stretch that outer thigh a little bit. Here's 2 and 1. Good. Bring it up. Take it over to the other side. Same thing. So 90-90, we want to turn over that front leg, and if you can, hinge it forward. So think about walking your chest forward and out versus straight down. We're just trying to get a nice good hip stretch. If you're not able to get forearms to the floor, that's okay. Find the position that works. And you may find one hip works great, the other hip not so much. Good, let's go ahead and bring it up into the center. We're gonna take those legs out straight. Knees as close to the floor as you can get. And we're going to rock the pelvis up and forward, and then we're going to walk ourselves forward. Maybe you can grab your knees, shins, ankles. It's okay if there's a little bit of back rounding here. I just watch my cat, and there's just times where she literally just folds herself into like this little U shape, or like shrimp. She looks like a little shrimp. She just kind of sticks out her legs, curls herself up, and I'm like, how do you even do that? 2 and 1, bring it all the way up, bottoms of the feet touching. Sit up nice and tall. You can grab your feet. You can have your hands by your hips, but we're just gonna try to let those knees drift out. I like to add a little bit of a hinge forward, giving a nice good inner thigh stretch. Bring it up. We're gonna take the legs out into a straddle, and your straddle might be in, your straddle might be super wide. Same thing, open up as much as you can, knees straight, toes pointing to the ceiling, and we're going to walk ourselves forwards. I can go much farther forwards when I have my feet touching than I can when my legs are straight, but it's getting better. 2 and 1, bring it up. Flip it over, hands and knees. We're gonna sit our hips back towards our heels. Reach the arms out, nice good shoulder stretch, torso stretch. Here's 2 and 1. Go ahead and bring it back up. Walk your hands towards your knees, hips towards your heels. Come up to a half kneeling position. Ooh, and I'm coming to standing today. So we're gonna tuck our tails, squeeze our glutes. Nice good back hip stretch. Give yourself a good pat on the back. I'm coming up to standing today because my back knee has said we are not kneeling on things today. So, but if you can stay kneeling, feel free. Good, switching sides. So we're gonna take that other foot out in front. We're gonna tuck our tail, squeeze our glute, give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. Good, release, bring it up, feet hip width apart, toes pointing forwards, and we're just gonna do nice good hip circles. And let's go the other direction. Good, now we're gonna pivot on our heels from our hips all the way down. We're gonna duck foot, and we're gonna do our hip circles. And we're gonna change direction. Good, now we're gonna pivot, and we're gonna rotate from our hips down. We're gonna go a little more pigeon-toed. And again, nice good hip circles. You just want to note where you feel tight when you do these. Change direction. You may notice that you feel tight when you go out. I feel tight on the side when we come in. Good, bring it in, feet hip width apart, toes pointing forwards. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Thumbs pointing forwards. So we've opened our shoulders. Shoulders down and back, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up, look to one side, look to the other. Good, bring it into the center. Big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes. and exhale. Good, one more time. Big breath in and out, and you are all done.